Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today, I wanted to have a little fun and we are going to compare the old ways I used to do my makeup versus how I do my makeup now. And I feel like so many of us are on like a self-discovery of like working out what actually looks good on us, what we actually like. Like we're done with trends because you realize just not every trend is for you. Some of them make you look like trash. Some of them make you look like a goddess. And I feel like finally now, I've worked out what makeup looks amazing for me personally on me. And actually it's not just that it looks good, I feel good when I wear it. Because there are times I've done my makeup and I go out in public and I look in the mirror and I'm gonna go like, who is this she-devil? Not a good look. Those days are over. I know myself. So I'm going to show you exactly what I really like to do when it comes to makeup, when it comes to foundation, and just everything. And we're going to compare it to what I used to do, even during my YouTube days. I don't even know. It just didn't work. But let's get into this video. So first thing, let's get into the foundation. What did I used to do? I don't know. I wasn't that good when it came to shade picking. I feel like I wore a lot of either kind of foundations that are a little bit too light for my skin, and also sometimes ones that were a little bit too red for my skin, and it would look good straight away, and then afterwards I would just look like a terracotta pot. I would be so red. And the issue is that you got to give it time. The foundations that I like, the list is quite long, but I really do like the Huda Beauty in the shade 500 and 5200. They work really well. I love the Jackie Aina collaboration with Too Faced. I actually use spiced rum and find that it's literally got no red undertones. It can look a little bit green sometimes. I also have an issue with shades looking a bit greeny on me. I don't know why, it's a weird thing, but I really like it and it's been my go-to. Now hold on, before I even start throwing on foundation, you see? Priming. I never used to be someone who primed my skin a lot. I never primed properly. However, nowadays I love to prime, and I love to prime with a moisturizing primer that adds radiance to my skin, because I used to just put my foundation on and I find that the more moisture I have, listen, it gives me a glow from the inside out. Now I'm gonna use this primer. This is an instant complexion refresh. It's kind of got a hint of color correcting as well, but I just like the wetness. I find that the wetter my base, the better my makeup sits. Wow, that smell is divine. Honestly, I used to be so scared of looking like a grease ball when I put on my makeup because I've kind of got oily skin. But you know what? There's a difference between oil and dew. And I feel like you don't want to look oily, but you do want to look dewy, because I feel there was a big season where people were just looking like powder. And I'm just like, no, I'm crumbly. Why am I crumbling in public? I don't need to crumble. So for my foundations, I like to go for more neutral undertones, and I don't mind the hint of red as well. And I gotta say, like, I really do like this collaboration between Jackie and Too Faced, because I would never pick up Too Faced foundation, in all honesty. I never picked up Too Faced full stop. So I just feel like collaborating with people does make a difference, for sure. And also, a thing that I used to do was just rush putting on my foundation base. And sometimes I'd put on too much. Listen, you don't need a whole mask to create a pretty face. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be so scared of that kind of radiant look. So many times I've looked back on pictures or images and I thought to myself, what the hell was I thinking? What was I doing? What was my inspiration? Like, it was just bad. There were times where I, tried to do like drag makeup for like getting on the bus. Like, babes, or now it's doing too much. This is more of a skincare makeup thing. This is something I love from First Aid Beauty. This is quite new, but I've been playing with it for quite a while. And this is the Kona Eye Stick. Oh, I've realized I don't have to do too much under my eyes, because I've actually got puffy under eyes. Like, I have a little, like, lump. I don't have hollow under eyes. I have puffy under eyes, and I like to kind of diminish that. I used to do too much concealer, everything under my eyes, and I'd get such bad creasing. And I've told you guys about the eczema I have under my eyes and the itching I have, so nowadays I have to be very, very careful with my under eye. I did not take care of them, and I feel like, you know, I'm having to like really be proactive, and this is why I really like the Kona eye sticks. These are from First Aid Beauty. They are more of an American brand. I have a link down below, but I think you can buy them in the UK. This is the Kona eye stick. It's got a bit of caffeine in it. It's like you can feel it instantly. It's moisturizing, it's depuffing. Oh, and I'm telling you, it's got this amazing cooling feeling. When I use it, I definitely feel like my eyes feel depuffed, and I think just not taking care of my eye skin before meant that I was getting a lot of creasing under my eyes. I have reduced it significantly. I've also been using a retinol eye cream, and yeah, this I feel before my makeup is phenomenal. It's got Kona coffee. It's the Kona coffee that's in there that actually really helped with the depuffiness. And I feel like it's almost instant. You should probably be able to see that my eyes look less puffy. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my concealer on top as well. Okay, so next up was my concealer step. I swear, I feel like it was something that I just did too much. How many of us just did too much? We had halo eyes. This was several shades too light, and it was just all under our eyes, just doing too much, cakey and creasy. I have completely changed the way I apply my concealer and what concealer I use. I'm very careful now. Again, that under eye creasing is not pretty. It's not pretty. I'm using, again, from First Aid Beauty, this is the Bendy Avocado Concealer. And how I use it is I don't put concealer directly under my eye anymore. I literally just do a lot less. Like, I've gone back to the old school way of doing makeup, but I do bring it towards my nose. Like, this might seem a lot for some, but before I used to do literally lines, like intense concealer everywhere. And these are also new in-ish. I've been using them a good while, and they like bend and stretch and move with my skin. Phenomenal. It's full coverage, but buildable. And that's what I like. Like, I like that coverage, but I like to be able to put a little bit more on if I need it. And it's got avocado oil in it, vitamin E oil. Listen, from now on, for my makeup and for my skin, I just need nutrients. My skin needs to be radiant, and it needs to feel like it's got really natural products that are good for it. So yeah, I also used to go quite light on my concealer, just too light. And I don't do that. I try to use shades that are complementary. Like a touch lighter, but not too much, you know? And if I feel like I need more, I just add a little bit more. And same with this concealer, it's got a bendy stick, which I feel like makes it easier to get into my crevices. Okay, the one thing I have stopped doing entirely under my eyes is baking. I feel like baking is going to be something that so many of us are going to regret. The skin around your eyes is so sensitive. It loses moisture very easily. I mentioned about my little eczema situation, and I realized that basically sitting powder under your eye to draw the moisture out. We need to reflect on our lives. I actually realized that it was causing my eye skin to get drier and drier, more wrinkled and wrinkled, and it just wasn't good. So for me, of course, we need to at least do something. First step is, of course, using a really good concealer. That is why I feel like that concealer is so good. And the next step is just to sweep powder. I no longer bake. I'm literally this girl. And I don't even do it right under my eye. I'm like, no, not doing that anymore. I just dust makeup, and if I've got a bit of shine around there, I've got a bit of shine. I'll accept that. I would rather accept shine for a moment than aged, raggedly eyes for the rest of my life. I've also clocked I know what colors I love on my eyes. It's very easy. It's warm neutrals, burgundy, red, orange, brown, golds, bronzes, no silvers. You know, I've accepted. That is what looks good on me. Like a palette like this is amazing. A palette like this, even though it's got like pops of color, is amazing. Even the KKW Beauty, the new palette, is phenomenal. These are the shades that I feel are very, very complimentary on me, and I feel really good. Like this palette here, like it looks neutral, it looks boring. I'm telling you, I wear it all the time. Now, mascara is very, very important to me. I love good mascaras. Benefit bang on. My favorites, the Rodial XXL. Oh my gosh, Glamorous Lash. It's almost a competitor. It's actually really, really good as well. Cause I actually care about mascara because I've realized I don't really need crazy thick lashes. I just don't have enough lid space for that. And I've accepted that an Ardell or Demi Wispy or simple lashes, like eBay lashes, look better on me than like Lily lashes or Huda Beauty dramatic lashes, unless they're like the Giselle. Like I could happily just wear my own natural lashes and be very, very comfortable. And it's something I've been doing a little bit more of. Also, I'm gonna put some lashes on and I wanna show you, literally, no lie, the lashes that I like. I bought this like 5-pack of lashes on eBay or Amazon or somewhere dead like that. And these are my favorite lashes. I swear the whole pack was like £5. And I just love everything about them. I feel like they suit me, they're cheap, but no, they're just a really good and flattering style on my eye. See these lashes? They just give me so much life without doing too much. Every other lash, I just look like a camel. Like it's just so long and so big on me. But these, or simple Ardells, I find to be very, very flattering. Last but not least, my lips. I feel like my lips have been something that I've known very well for a long time. I must keep them lined. However, obviously you guys know I launched my own lipstick with MAC, and I feel like I don't need to line it unless I want that dramatic effect or dramatic look. Which I absolutely love, so I'm gonna do that. And when I line, I actually like to go quite dark. I hope this isn't a bit off with my lipstick. I have a feeling it might be, but we'll just work. So guys, I'll have it in my description bar below where you can find all the products I've used in this video, obviously. Okay guys, so that is it. This is how I do my makeup now versus how I used to do it. Just a few tweaks I feel like make me look better in person, a little bit more wearable, and that I feel the most comfortable when I'm actually out and about in makeup. Because sometimes I do feel like makeup can look kind of crazy or cakey. So like good products that are good quality, brands that you feel comfortable with, looks that you feel comfortable with, and you feel fantastic. And I feel like I feel the best about my makeup now than ever before. But I'm sure it will change in like a few years, and that is absolutely fine. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will have all my links in the description bar below. First Aid Beauty, they've got some amazing stuff, so I really want you to check them out. And in the meantime, I will catch you later. Bye.